I did. And the now of this story is because this is what Sacramento needs now. We've been through a lot. Last week was devastating, of course. So I wanted to look around for some positivity. Didn't have to look far because of Jackie. Who's Jackie? Take a look.
There are things that I don't like to talk about, that are hard for me to even think about.
That's Glee star Amber Riley, starring in the real story of Jackie Turner. Just like the narrative of that trailer, Sacramento's own Jackie Turner doesn't like to dwell on the past. This is now. She has a productive life and gives back every day, feeding, clothing, or like this, singing to the unhoused in need every day.
You got a pretty good voice in there.
She was taken in by the Russo family. Her adopted dad, Dave, says her giving spirit came early.
Well, I've always been well inspired by her. When she first came to live with us, one of the first things she did was, with her own money, she went out and bought a bunch of backpacks, filled them with necessities, toothbrushes and baby wipes and whatever else people could use, and went out amongst the homeless and handed those out.
We're here in the middle of a park on a beautiful day, but I'm told that you're typically out at night, wandering into parks and under overpasses to encampments in the middle of the night.
Yes.
Are you ever afraid?
I don't feel afraid at all, and it's because of love. Love drives me. And the reason why is because if people won't show in their darkest hour, then what are we doing? The truth of the matter is everybody has had their darkest hour. And when you have somebody that's willing to come in and step in and say, hey, I've got a torch, they can see their way out too. And I think that's the most important thing for all of us here in Sacramento. Love is a torch, and when you're willing to walk into the darkness, the darkest hour with that torch, you're going to carry people out. And that love inside of me came from God and God's people loving me that way. And now I can't do anything but come back and do the same thing.
How awesome to see. What the world needs now is love, love in the form of Jackie. I'm standing in Chavez Park where she spends a lot of her time, but her outreach is tremendous. She's in Grass Valley, throughout Placer County and Auburn. Speaking of Auburn, she wanted me to remind everyone that her biggest goal now is to help out Acres of Hope. It's a homeless shelter for women and children. I'm going to link all that information to my Facebook, Mark S. Allen Show. Back to you.
Mark, it just takes one person to make a movement. So good to see her showing some love to the people in our community. Mark, thank you.